Got a steady hand. It's because I'm shaking like a smackhead who ain't had a fix.
I'm clucking!
Fucking smackhead. Now then, good people, just coming to you at the go-karting place just over the road from Tesco's, Lincoln City Centre. Now, to those of you that have got hawk motherfucking eyes and have noticed this little blemish on my eyeball, some kid nearly got run over, or those that watch my Instagram story, you'll know that I got my head bust in on the weekend. I'm about to wrap up a little bit at OZK and let's talk about it. Yeah. So now I got the blicky road. Let me start the video by getting into this. Not the fight, what you want to hear about. Some juicy gossip from today at work. I got fucking recognised. Again. That's number 5. 5 times now. 5 times famous, baby. Yeah. Actually by someone who I talked to on Instagram as well. So he watches my videos. I think he's quite a long time watcher. I met one of his pals. I messaged him via one of his pals. Give him a little message. And he's seen me today. I've walked past him, he looked at me and goes, "Oh, I know you." And I'm like, "Go on, how'd you know me?" I'm wiping my hands. I got a wet wipe in my hands. Wiping my hands. He goes, "You're an internet sensation." Just like that. That's what he says. He says, "You're an internet sensation." I was like, "Yeah, go on then." He's like, "It's me, innit? Like, we spoke before through a mate of ours." I just knew his name straight away. I was like, "Boom, you're that kid, ain't you?" He's like, "Yes, I am that kid." He made me feel like that fucking kid as well. So yeah, 5 times famous, baby. 70 million people in England. I got 1,200 of them subscribed to me. It's not even England, that's worldwide. And yet, I still get recognised from time to time. It's astounding. This is what it must feel like to fucking... This is like the good end of it. Just enough to feel appreciated, but not to feel bombarded by fucking paparazzos, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to the matter in hand. My fucking absolutely decimated eyeball. This was one punch. This was the first punch of the fight that initiated the fight. That I won't really call a fight because it was more of a... It was a bit bitchy on my end, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, ain't you? But yeah, I'm just chatting to me mate. We're having a laugh. Literally, he's laughing. He finishes laughing and belts me like with a nice little jab to the eyeball. Nah, he's a big fucking lad. So I'm like, boom, take it back. I remember like it knocked my head back looking up to the ceiling because it, you know what I mean? I think he tried to break my nose, but I've moved into it a bit. And I thought we're fighting. You know, shit. So fucking, I'm looking at the ceiling. He's there about ready to take my head off. So I just go for the fucking clinch, don't I? Go for the grapple. Go for the takedown. Try and start with a headlock. You know, a little something slight. Bah! Arm slips right off his fucking head. He's got a bald head, and it's a little bit greasy sometimes. His head is. It's a bit of a, you know, it's a bit of a greasy geezer. This friend of mine. So I couldn't tackle him down with a headlock. So boom, I've had to try something else. After he's popped out this headlock, I've re-managed to get a clinch, and I've ended up like pulling him down on top of me. I'm on like some fucking chair now. Like, he's on top of me. He's at this point, no more punches were thrown or landed. It was quite a short exchange, about a minute maybe, give or take. And I'm thinking, shit, I gotta get this big geezer off me. I do so the only way I know how. I launch the counter offensive, don't I? I poke him in the eye. But now, I ain't proud of these tactics. And if it come to a court of law, then this shit never fucking happened. But I did what I fucking did to get him to stop, and he did relent. I assure you of that, he relented. And I'm thinking, he's hurt. I don't wish pain on no one. I'm not a violent man, but I just do what I do to try and keep myself okay, and I've got a record of never having my nose broken or never being knocked out. Now, I'm sure that might change. I'm doing another beating pretty soon. It's gonna come. I'll be looking like this, maybe worse, when the gypsies catch up with me, because, you know, I was getting a bit mouthy with some gypsies on the internet a short time ago, and it will catch up with me. So I'm not really bothered as long as I keep my teeth and my nose ain't broke and I ain't ever been knocked out. I did get choked out onto the barbecue one time, but it's all good. But let's just be honest, I ain't no fighter. My fucking record ain't looking too good. We're on a fucking a streak of getting my fucking ass whooped and face beat 2 for 2 now. I mean, the last one was my friends, and I'll call them friends because, you know, we're cool now. We're playing Call of Duty together and shit. It's kosher. Like, I didn't hold it too personally, but I got whooped by them two not long back. And then now I just took this whooping. But it's all good, yeah, because, you know, it's one of them. Fighting, quite often time you do more damage to yourself than your opponent, yeah. People are falling over, busting up their elbows and knees and shit. My boss from my last job, he punched some guy in the fucking mouth, and the hospital said, we're not trying to scare you, but if you didn't come in when you did, your hand would have went septic and we'd have had to amputate it just off one punch, yeah. That is proving my point, bro. You do more damage to yourself than oftentimes you do to your opponent, bro. It's a bullshit game. But yeah, now that's out of the way, let me tell you about this fucking delight that I'm smoking on. It's not so much what I'm smoking on or whatever, it's how I obtain this bud. I obtained this bud in a way that's fucking very dear to my heart. It was kind of like Amsterdam, but it weren't Amsterdam. I'm not going to allude to it too much, but all I want to say is the fucking England culture is getting there. We are very nearly where we need to be, and fucking hell, for those that are doing it and pushing it on, I salute ya. I'll even fucking do it. Look, that's a correct salute as well. Right hand angle, thumb down, boom. Salute. Legends. You have huge ball sacks. I wish I had nuts as big as you, but unfortunately in my little hamper sack there's only 2 acorns, mere acorns. But yeah, thank you, bro. It's crazy to be able to fucking smoke some shit that's been given to me in this way. You know what I mean? It's secretive. It's fucking, you know what I mean? It's like Amsterdam, but it ain't Amsterdam. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I'm gonna smoke a little bit of my piff. Think of a little topic, and I'll jump right back and finish off the final segment of this video. Now, it's been a while since I've done one of these talky ones just like this without anything else, but it's what I fancy doing tonight. Now, sorry if the go-karts are a little bit fucking loud. Sounds like Lewis Hamilton's going around the track. Well, maybe not him, because a lot of wheel screech there. Never hear no wheel screech from Hamilton. But yeah, smoking my piff. I'll see you in a jiff. Oh, there you go, look. That's the eyeball up close. It's a fucking mess. It's a bad thing, yeah, when you get them, people look at you like you've done something wrong, like you've been misbehaving. I just look like a ruffian. Fuck it, it's no good, especially starting a new job. I was repping the shades and that, but then when it got dark, you know, they had to come off, and then questions started getting asked. But it's one of them, innit? You can't wear shades to work anyway. I was taking a piss, I was gonna, but I just thought, fuck it, what's the worst? A couple of people asked us, said, you've been fighting, and told them the little situation, and it's one of them, innit? Naturally, look like I got black eye, but this is day 3 recovery. One day later, progress report. Not too bad. Look at my eyeball. Day 6. looking pretty good. Day 7 looks like just had a bad night's sleep now, doesn't it? There we have it, look, Taco Bell. So a funny story actually. I thought Taco Bell, well, before it became Taco Bell, I thought it were getting knocked down, I did. So I painted the front of it right near that delivery pickup window. Lucky for me, they cladded it out, didn't they? But now I'm excited about this. I've never met a Mexican. I've heard they've got nice olive skin and dark hair. Well, I'm fucking utterly disappointed. Not with the food were alright. But when you go to the Indian, what do you expect to see? Indian. When you go Chinese, what do you expect to see? A Chinese. When you go fucking kebab house, it better be a fucking Turkish man chopping the meat off the fucking spinny thing. No Mexicans in sight, mate. Couldn't fucking hear one, couldn't see one, and I couldn't even smell one. No Mexicans. Still remain never having met a Mexican. One day I will be down with the fucking gringos, mate, I tell you that. What did I order? I ain't even gonna try and pronounce it. But I had a number 4, which I think was the horrible thing. It's like a cheese fucking 2 fajita wraps with a load of cheese in the middle and fucking bits of chicken. That was dead. Then the number 6, mwah, that was fucking beautiful. That was 2 little like tacos, but not quite tacos. Yeah, mate, not bad. I'll eat there again, definitely. Forget. One place where I think it don't apply is with Italians and pizza, because I've had a Italian made pizza before and it was fucking dog shit. But they have got the pasta on lock, so it does still kind of apply, you know what I mean? You want a fucking bolognese or lasagna doing, Gino's your best bet, innit? Another thing they got at Taco Bell is free refills, baby. If that don't convince you, I don't know what the fuck will. But yeah, now we've got that dealt with, I'm gonna go and fill my lungs up, you know what I'm saying? Have I learned that Brolin is wrong? You there?
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, he's back. I'll be back.
Oh, it's me, Bobby Coconut. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. If you don't like and subscribe, I'm gonna take you down to my Guman's house in Jersey, and I'm gonna...
Yeah, cut off, Bobby. Oh, fuck's sake, Bob. Fighting's a bit like sex. I mean, it's fun if you want to do it, but not fun if you don't. That ain't my joke, but I just thought I'd leave it in there. Another thing fighting's like swimming. It's one of them skills that you ain't really bothered about until you might come to the situation where you need it. And that's got me thinking, I do not currently possess them hands, and it'd be nice to have a set of hands in fucking Arsenal, wouldn't it? But you know, it's one of them. Something to think about, at least. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Proceed on home. Go smoke some of this nasty ganja I got. That looks nice, smells nice, but ain't that nice.
Down in little Puerto Rico, you used to get the best. Oh,